me? What's going on, good folks? Good people. Happy Saturday. Let's get into it. Excuse me. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Make sure it say all. So every time I go live, you will get notified. Okay? Listen, we got a lot to talk about. I first want to start off with sending prayers and love to the Braxton family. You know that Tracy Braxton gained her wings. They say she was fighting cancer. So let's send prayer and love to the Braxton family. And you know what, y'all? I just be thinking because so many people are passing, right? You never know when your time gonna come. That's why it's important to put all the bullshit to the side and start living, not just existing, but living. Step out there, even and do the things that you want to do, even if you fail at them. Step out there and do the things that you want to do. You know what I mean? Live your best life. Try to get in as much as you can. Okay? Because you just never know. You just never know, right? Put all the grudges, get rid of the grudges you got going on. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying be mentally abused by people, you know, because you're trying to be a good person. No, that's not what I'm saying. Some people you got to leave them where they at because they too toxic, for anything else. But if it's any relationships or anything that you can mend, try it. Try and do it. Okay? With family and stuff. Like with my family, they don't really deal with me. I'm like the black sheep. Nobody really deals with me. And I'm okay with it. Okay? Because people want to think what they want to think of you. Right? Long as you know that whatever they thinking, it ain't true. Okay? Because I know I've changed my life tremendously. So, I don't let that bother me. I let people be where they at. I can't make nobody be a part of my life if that's something they don't want to do. I can't force it. So I leave people where they at. But I'm just saying, if you have any, relationships, with family or whatever that you think, y'all mad over something stupid, or kind of grudge over something crazy, try to make amends, okay? Because life is short, and you could be here today and gone tomorrow. So try to make the time that you have here count for something, okay? And I'm in that right there. So let's go on to the next thing. Okay. We're gonna talk about something today. And listen, it may be a little how can I put it? It may be a little touchy for some, but it's a conversation that we need to have. Now, I know y'all seen on my thing PTSS. Okay. PTSS stands for post traumatic slavery syndrome. Let that settle for you right quick. Let me leave that right there. Okay? Yes, let me leave that right there. All right? That's what that means. Post traumatic slavery syndrome. Do y'all know what that is? Anybody have any clue? Oh, before I go into that, it was something else I wanted to say too. Listen, when I come on here, I respect everyone. I give everyone respect. If you ask me something, I answer it. I don't ignore you or any of that. Do me a favor. Don't do it to me. If I ask you something, I expect an answer. Okay? I've seen that go on in other people's chats too. They'll ask a question and nobody will answer. I think that's so rude and disrespectful. Because when y'all ask me something, I respond. I don't ignore you. I don't act like I don't see your question. I answer you. Do the same for me. Give me the same respect that I give you. I don't never come on here and disrespect none of you. I'm always, I always show you all respect. I expect the same in return. Okay? I expect the same in return. If I ask you something, give me an answer. Because when you ask me something, I answer you. Okay? So let's keep it right. Let's keep the energy right. Okay? Let's keep the energy right. I respect you. I want your respect back. Okay? It's just that's simple. Point blank, period. I don't understand that. I'm lost with that. Y'all are asking me questions and stuff, and I be answering and responding. And then when I ask you something, all of a sudden, no answer. No, don't do that. If I ask you a question, I expect an answer. Same way when you ask me something, I answer you. That works both ways. Okay. But okay, let's go on to what I was saying. The PTSS it stands for post-traumatic slavery syndrome. It's something that I want to talk about. Okay? Because some people say that oh, you wasn't in slavery. This is what some people say to other people. Oh, you wasn't in slavery. You wasn't there. You wasn't there. You wasn't in slavery. That's not the point. A lot of us weren't there, but guess what? That stuff carries down from generation to generation. It's it's a generational curse, basically. And it carries on down. It drips right on down. So you don't have to be there. But that's why we're going to talk about post-traumatic slavery syndrome today. We're going to talk about it. Yes, indeed. We're going to talk about it. Some things that be discussed here may, if you feel like you're getting uncomfortable with the conversation, please exit and come back on another video, right? Because this is something that I feel like everybody on YouTube should be talking about. That's my thing. Everybody on YouTube should do a video about this. Okay? Because a lot of times when you start to understand where you come from, then you can kind of put together where you're going. Right? And some of us are lost. Some of us are lost with our history. But this is what we're going to talk about today for a few. Okay? First, I'm going to start off. I want to give you the definition of post-traumatic slavery syndrome. Give me a minute, you guys. Yeah, we definitely going to talk about this today. I was so glad that I found this because I was like, man, yeah. We definitely need to talk about this. Ain't no bull monarchy about that. We need to talk about it. Talking about. Hey. Okay. Okay. First, I want to read y'all the definition of post-traumatic slavery syndrome. Okay. This is the overview. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a oh wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did I hit the wrong thing? Oh no, I hit the right thing. Hold on. Okay. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, is a disorder that develops in some people who have experienced a shocking, scary, or dangerous event. It is natural to feel afraid during and after a dramatic situation. Fear triggers many split second changes in the body to help defend against danger or to avoid it. Okay? Because this is PTSS is related a lot of ways to PTSD. Okay? And we're going to be listening to something. Okay? We're going to be listening to the lady. Some of you may have heard of her. Her name is, hold on, because I don't want to say it wrong. And it's a book. She has a book out also that you guys might want to check it out. It's called Post Traumatic Slave Syndrome. Okay. By Joy DeGrasse. By Joy DeGrasse. That's her name. Joy DeGrasse. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong place. Hold on. Yeah, because this is something that I'm glad I was able to find this because this is something I've been wanting to kind of talk about because of what, so many people are going through and they don't really understand why. They don't really understand why they're going through what they're going through. Where's my, okay. Okay, here we go. 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 Oh boy, come on now. Where did I do with it? Oh boy. I thought I saved it. Maybe I didn't. I thought I did though. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. This time I had to do this. Whoo. Here's a little song I wrote. Might want to sing it note for note, but don't worry. Be happy. Okay, hold on, you guys. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. But that's okay. I can still find it. Okay. Now, this is something that we're going to listen to some of. Okay. We're going to listen to this. I want us to listen to this because this is her talking about post post traumatic slave syndrome. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I don't want to go back too far because I don't want us to have to get all that. So when we look at the fundamental, I don't want us to get. Wait a minute. There's a kind of a fundamental basis for post-traumatic slave syndrome. How many of you are familiar with post-traumatic stress disorder? Okay, so these are things. I mean, most of you are people who are in the field that have done the work. You're here representing the people who are really in the trenches, and I appreciate and respect that. The theory very often, when people hear it, post-traumatic slave syndrome, I try to kind of get at kind of what's going on in the room. There's ambivalence, there's feelings of, what? Come on now. What are we saying now about the slavery thing? It's over. It's get over it. We're done. We have that kind of feeling. And how possibly is she drawing a connection between something that happened so long ago in contemporary society? Come on, are you trying to find an excuse? Are you trying to blame people? These are the natural kind of knee-jerk reactions to hearing the term post-traumatic slave syndrome. However, I would submit to you that it's based on research. So I did about 6 years of research specifically looking at violence. My area of focus is violence, and I'll cover that in my PowerPoint. Also, some of you may not be able to see points of the PowerPoint, but we're going to make it available to you, so you don't have to worry about it. There's a website where you'll be able to download my PowerPoint. Isn't that correct? Did I say that right? Okay, so that part you don't have to worry about. But I kind of want to set the ground so that we can all advance and move forward together. Now, the reason I do that, and the reason why I began that way, is because there's an assumption, a fundamental assumption, in a room this size with people very well educated, people very well exposed, that we're all entering this discussion at the same level. And we are not. I can guarantee you we are not. We all have our ideas and our beliefs, and then we all have our experience. For example, the people of color that are in the room, all the people of color that are in this room are arriving in this room at a different level because they have lived in this skin. And we're rarely given any kind of appreciation or understanding of what you have to live with walking through the world with this skin. So you kind of come in at a different level of awareness about the discussion. And then you have folks that come into this discussion that are educated around it, that are clear about it, but can't really empathize their way through it. In other words, it's not a feeling thing, it's a cerebral thing. So some people stay intellectual because that's a level of comfort. Nothing wrong with that. But very different from the person who lives in the skin. It is personal and it is emotional. Okay, so all of that's going on in this room even before we get started. But as people committed, it may get a bit uncomfortable. But that's okay, because it's been uncomfortable living in this skin. It's been uncomfortable. And we have to learn how to deal with that discomfort and stay in the room. That's right. So when we look at the fundamental premise of trauma, and we understand the nature of trauma, we know that there have been other groups that we've looked at the etiology of contemporary behavior based on multi-generational trauma. One group, Jewish Holocaust, families of Jewish Holocaust, and the fact that the Jewish community is very, very clear about honoring that Holocaust. So much so
that Spielberg will probably make another movie. And I'm not mad at him, because what he's doing is ensuring that the generations that come will never forget the Holocaust and its impact upon Jewish people. You'll look at folks throughout the world, even Aboriginal folks in the United States, where more focus is being done on what colonialism has done. We've looked at Japanese internment. We've looked at Australian Aboriginal folks. We've looked at multi-generational impact of trauma on people who have had tragedies like the tsunami victims. We'll look at everybody. But when it comes to looking at Africans, there's a visceral response. Oh, come on, let's not. Why are you? And it's a curious thing as a social scientist to me that you get so much pushback when you talk about Africa. And we look at the legacy of slavery. You get so much pushback, but more importantly, it's why do you get the pushback? See, as a social scientist, I'm less concerned with the material, which I'm clear about. I'm more interested in why the behavior. Why is there such reticence in looking at this issue? And the answer is, when you peel back the layers of this, we peel back everybody's layers. Everyone gets naked in this room, and that's not always comfortable. It's also very comfortable in talking about the other's pathology. And the reason why I think that becomes important is so that when we begin to engage in this discussion, we don't find ourselves falling victim to the fear, guilt, all of that stuff that's not useful to anyone. It's not useful. This means we're going to peel the layers back. And while 246 years, as it were, in American history of American chattel slavery, starting with 1619 to the ratification of the 13th Amendment in the United States, we're looking at 246 years of American chattel slavery. And it's very comfortable, and I think to some degree people can say, you can't have 246 years of trauma and expect that nothing happened, especially when that trauma was followed by more trauma, especially given the fact that there was never a point of healing. Not difficult to do the math here. This is not deep and philosophical. It really makes sense. But you know what else is true? You can't have 246 years of folks engaged in a traumatic experience that were white that went unaffected. That means everybody has been affected and infected by this thing. So that's the part that gets uncomfortable, because it's usually okay to look at the other. We're going to look at everybody. This is going to be one where we really show the elephant in the room, and only for the purposes of recognizing that unless we do so, none of us can heal. This is not a process that any of us can do individually by ourselves. This is a collective process. And so therefore, we're all going to be engaged. And it's not just a pointing of fingers at anyone. It's recognizing that you and I, all of us, have been impacted by historical multi-generational trauma. Now, let's look at it very specifically. When we look at trauma in its very, clinical sense, my background, clinical psychology, understanding what trauma is, people can experience a single trauma, one trauma, indirectly, meaning that they didn't have to be present for the direct trauma. Meaning, say, for example, you all heard about 9/11 and taking down the buildings in New York, right? Yes? 9/11. Everybody in the world got told about that. Matter of fact, I think everybody in America got diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of that. But I would submit to you, we were traumatized long before that. But there were individuals that were at ground zero, and I know them. My niece was in one of the buildings. So she decided, while she was in one of the buildings, they kept telling her, just stay where you are. They kept saying, stay where you are. We think people should stay where they are. She said, everything in her mind said, get out. So she got out. Matter of fact, she leapt over the security guard to get out of the building. And it's a good thing she did. But during that time, there were people at ground zero, for example, like my niece. And there were people who watched it on television. And then there were people in other countries who heard about it. So there are varying levels of understanding around this trauma that happened in the United States. There were people at ground zero, were there, saw folks falling out the sky, got videotape footage of it, watched it on television, invited folks over and drank beer. Not traumatized. No trauma. There were people in maybe in another country, in Brazil, saw it on television, in psychotherapy right now. Can't get on planes, on medication, and people talk softly to them twice a week. So the variance in terms of those who are traumatized by a traumatic event and those who are not, we're unique as individuals. Everybody's not traumatized by a traumatic event, whether it's direct or not. But when we start talking about chattel slavery, we're not talking about one trauma. We're not talking about a specific event. We're talking about generations of trauma with no intervention.
Now, I hope y'all are hearing that. Listen, a lot of us really need to listen to this because it is very helpful. It's going to give you an understanding of what our people are dealing with. Okay, and the fact that it's still going on. Okay, so it's not like it's something that happened and it stopped. Okay, no, it happened and it's still going on to this day. So I hope that a lot of you get an understanding of this. This is very important because it lets you know what you are really, really, really dealing with and where a lot of your issues are coming from. Okay?
Based on what I know about sugar plantations, tobacco in the Caribbean, what I know about American chattel slavery and the plantations there, does anyone right now ever recall mental health assistance to slaves? Anybody remember sending in a therapist after I sold off your son, daughter, raped folks? At any point? Never.
Y'all, I want to repeat what she just said. She said, do y'all ever recall? Now, she's teaching a class and it's color and non-color people in there, okay? And she's teaching this class like she's going raw, uncut, okay? And she asked them, do y'all remember anybody sending in therapy or anything like that because of what happened to the ancestors, right? Like a lot of people should have been in therapy. They didn't care about no therapy because they didn't care about us getting well. They didn't care about our ancestors or nobody getting healed or getting well. You see what I'm saying? They didn't care. So she going in though.
Second question. After slavery was officially over, now you're free. Anybody remember any therapy then? We know it's been rough, it's been deep for you, it's been difficult. We're going to do a little group therapy. Anybody remember that? That would be no. Number 3, after slavery officially ended, both in the States, the Caribbean, the British, do you remember whether or not trauma continued? Did the trauma continue for people of African descent? I need to know. Okay, so now let's do the math. Hundreds of years of trauma, no treatment. Freed, more trauma, no treatment. What do you do the math? Do you think there may be residual impacts of that trauma? Of course there is. It didn't end, friends, and it hasn't ended yet. So I think on one point, African people and people of African descent are extremely resilient. Matter of fact, I think we're a miracle. Far be it for us to pathologize or to look and cast this idea of weak and sick people. Oh, on the contrary, we are profoundly resilient because we've done everything we've done thus far with no help, with not even the ability to have this discussion. As though it were possible, we escaped injury in all those hundreds of years and the years that followed. So this kind of journey I'm going to take you on is going to be one that really gives a perspective on what this trauma was, what it looks like, and clinically, What is post-traumatic stress disorder? What does it look like? Let me give you a little snapshot. We'll get into it in more depth a little later. But post-traumatic stress disorder, if in fact you are diagnosed with that, again, remember, direct or indirect trauma, here are some of the symptoms. A feeling of foreshortened future. Now, what does that mean? A feeling, well, you're not going to live long. How many of you are running into young people that don't believe they're going to make it past their 20s? Feeling of foreshortened future, exaggerated startle response, outbursts of anger, difficulty falling or staying asleep, hypervigilance, right? These are symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. This is like DSM stuff, Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. It's in there. And there's a whole listing of all these symptoms. Now, I want to roll it back so you can understand what the transmission theory is, because I'm going to talk about transmission. So how does a person that's been traumatized by post-traumatic, literally has a diagnosis of post-traumatic stress disorder, and can we, if we are logical, we are reasonable people, assume that a fair number of Africans had to have had post-traumatic stress disorder? You think? I'm not talking about us, I'm talking about them. Untreated, though, right? Okay, so now let's do the math. Mom, who saw dad sold or sister raped, has post-traumatic stress disorder. Still mom, though, right? Only mom now has outbursts of anger, feeling of foreshortened future, difficulty falling or staying asleep, hypervigilance. That would be mom. Now, Johnny or Mary or Shaquisha did not have the original trauma. But what are they learning? This is called social learning theory. What am I normalizing? Exaggerated startle response, outbursts of anger. Are you following me?
Mm.
So I didn't have to be traumatized. Now, the other thing is, do you think Johnny and Mary got traumatized too? So you see, so what happens in your environment, you learn from the significant others in your environment. And if they're broken, guess what you're going to be?
Broken.
You're learning from broken people.
Mm-hmm.
And you're normalizing.
Now, listen, y'all need to take heed, because let me tell you something. I see a lot of this behavior go on every day with different people. Okay, so it lets you know that this stuff carries on. It's like a generational curse. It carries on from the ancestors on down. Okay, like seriously, this is very important. This is very informative. Like to let you know what's going on, why it's going on. Why are so many of our people going through what they're going through? Because a lot of them are running around with PTSD. Okay? Except for, it's PTSS, post-traumatic slave syndrome. But it's the same thing as PTSD. For real, all of us should be getting a fat check every week, every couple of weeks or whatever. You heard me. For real. The stuff that we done been through, the stuff that our people's done been through. I understand exactly why, people are fighting so hard for reparation. I understand it. I definitely understand why, everybody keep fighting, wanting reparation. Because we deserve it. We deserve it because so many of our generation, this thing has been passed down from generation to generation to generation.
That behavior. And then it becomes, years later, 2008, that's their culture. That's just the way they are. That's their culture. So there's poison in the cookies, right? But how are you going to tease out that poison? That means you have to look at the etiology of the behavior, which is what I spent many years doing. And it's not rocket science. This is not deep. Like I said, this is not required that someone has. It's just common sense. How many of you in the room think you can cook? Come on now. I know it's a strange place. You all have the oddest food in the world. I'm trying to tell you that now. Those of you that know how to cook, who taught you how to cook? mom, dad, family. Who do you think taught them? Hello, social learning theory. You learn from those in your environment. And if they couldn't cook, the likelihood is you can't eat. Okay. So there's things that we don't question them. This is what goes in the curry. What are you talking about? This is how you make curry. Well, how you know? Because that's the way my mother made it. Well, maybe, she didn't get the recipe right. Actually, I wrote Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome, the book, which is here. The book is called Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome, America's Legacy of Enduring Injury and Healing. I recently have written a study guide, which is being edited now. But the reason why I wrote the book is really to put a name to what I was looking at. I started to look at behaviors in African people and people of African descent. A long time, people ask me all the time. I just was interviewed by ABC, and they wanted to know, where did this come from? It came from growing up black. No, there's nothing deep there. I grew up looking at black folks and wondering why we behaved the way we did. Very little had to do with white people. Very little. I was looking at black people, and I wanted to understand our behavior. I am 50 years old, and I remember looking at people who were, growing up in South Central Los Angeles. That's where I grew up. My parents are from the South, from Louisiana, and from Belize. And one of the things that I started to notice were certain behaviors that black people engaged in that I started realizing, not just African Americans, African Caribbean people. I came here, heard the same thing. Behaviors around what we look like. Like, for example, I would hear people, and people here, white or black, or wherever you are in the spectrum, you've seen the behavior and wondered about it. I know you have, because I wondered about it. Where you have black people that aren't black. How many people have met black people that actually aren't black? Now, this is an interesting phenomenon. These are black people that will tell you before, first of all, they certainly look black to me. They look black, but they don't say they're black. I've got quite a bit of Indian in me. Did I mention that? A lot of my family are from, all of a sudden there's something else, right? And you're looking going, sure, you're going to fool me, you look black. To me, right? Now, this would be something that I could ignore if it stopped.
Hey, Fields of Grace, how are you? Thanks for stopping through.
I was a child in South Central, but it didn't. You can hear it in rap music today. Same behavior. Matter of fact, the rap videos, they just need to clone the same girl, right? I can draw her right now. What she looks like, the little wavy hair, and she's black, but not too black. Okay, but what is that about? What is its etiology, and why does it persist? That means that it's an intracultural phenomenon that's being passed along through generations.
Hey, Phil, talk with Bay. How are you? How you feeling? Happy Saturday to y'all. Listen, we're talking about PTSS. Okay, that's post-traumatic slave syndrome. Okay, and the thing that we're listening to gives everybody an idea of what's going on with some of our people. Okay, and why some of us act the way we act. Okay, so this is the thing that I'm listening to. You are welcome. I just got the notice and hope I'm going to listen while I cook. Sending love. Thank you. Appreciate it. I sure can. Yes, I sure can, babe. You know that. Wait a minute. Hold tight. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about today. I ran across this. I'm ordering the book and everything. Because I was so glad I ran across this. It's a conversation that I feel as though we need to have. People need to get an idea of what's going on and why things are going on the way they're going on. I dropped the link, baby girl. I dropped the link. I guess my notification. I guess it went out, but I guess they hid it. I guess they kept people from getting it. I guess I don't know. That's crazy because they went out. I dropped the link, Bay. So that's what we're talking about. Yeah, it's a her book is hey, how you feeling?
Hey, Miss Lisa. You know you is the hardest person to get up with.
Why you
Do I
called
have an
me?
echo?
Huh?
Is it echoing? I hear echo. I might have to put my headphones in.
Wait a minute. Maybe if I mute me and let you
Or
talk, it might not. I don't know.
do you have YouTube and
Oh
StreamYard
yeah.
open?
Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I forgot these tabs was open, girl. Ooh, I'm glad you said.
That's why I'm up here to help you, Miss
Okay.
Lisa.
Okay. Look, I forgot all about them tabs being open. I sure did. That's what it was. My tabs was open.
You good. Your YouTube niece gonna come in to make sure you good.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Let me know when
I think go ahead, I'm listening.
I was say, let me know when you exited out of it because I still hear the echo.
Yeah, I did. There's nothing else open now but StreamYard.
All right, let me make
So
sure.
I don't know why
Are you
why
on a
it's echoing.
phone? It may be the phone. It's echoing, like bouncing off
I'm on
from.
a computer.
Okay,
I'm on
let
a
me get my
computer.
headphones.
Yeah. I know sometimes when people come on, I have to mute myself and let them talk and then unmute like that.
Yeah,
So I
it's
don't
so
know.
hard to talk. I be thinking, I'll be feeling bad, like I can't. I don't know. It'd be messing my brain up. I be trying to talk, but I can't. There we go. But hey, Miss Lisa.
Hey.
Hold on, I'm trying to get
I
my
was yeah, this is what I was talking about today. I ran across this and I didn't look at the whole video, but I was like reading excuse me, the stuff that she was talking about. She had some reading there that I was able to read and get an idea of excuse me, y'all, and get an idea of what she was going to be what she was talking about, right? And the things that
mm,
I was reading, I was like, bam, I'm gonna do this today because we need to have an idea of what's going on with some of us.
yeah, this is a
Okay.
very important
Because
conversation.
yeah, because some of the behaviors that is going on with some of our people, uh, I know I do. I sit back and wonder
Mhm.
what is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're not
But
the one that's more active in the chat. You usually sit back and watch. So you see things that the average person in the chat wouldn't see.
right, right. And then I see how some of these content creators act on their platforms. You know what I mean? And I'd be like,
Correct.
what is going on that, what is causing some of our people to act the way they do? And come to find out, this PTSS is a lot like post-traumatic syndrome. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
it's related
It's more
to
from a generational curse
PTSD.
type.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, exactly. And so she's really getting into it. Like she's cutting it down. Like she went as far as to talk about she said, think about it. We've seen our people rape, beat,
Mm-hmm.
you know, different things of that nature. And so it makes sense. It makes a lot of
Mm-hmm.
sense. You
Yeah,
know,
it carries.
I know that. Yeah, yeah, I know that. But I wonder if our people understand that, if other people understand that. So that's
Uh,
what made me want to do this
a lot
because
of
I
people, a
want
lot of times.
everybody. Mhm.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, you okay?
The,
Go ahead, I'm listening.
a lot of times they don't really realize, they don't get in tune with themselves to even see what's going on. They're all about self, but they're not all about progressing self, if that
That's
makes
true too.
sense.
That's
With the
true.
generational curse part, it kind of it's it's like over and over. They're mad aggressive. They're being aggressive, mad towards their children. Then their children do it to their children, and it's a onset
Hmm.
all the way to 100 years because nobody has sat to the side and said, this is not cool. Like, I don't want to do the same things that my mother or father did to me. I want to be better, than my
Right.
parents was to my children.
Exactly. Exactly. I talked about generational curses on here. It's a video. I think it's two videos about it on here. But
Yeah, I
it's
watched one of
very
them.
yeah. And you have to you like you said, you have to tune in. You have to recognize your issues.
Mm.
You have to tune into yourself and recognize what's going on. And I think a lot of us are running around here with PTSD and don't even know it.
Oh
I
yeah,
really do.
a lot of people have
You know?
PTSD. They have mother issues. They are colorist, and they're not, like Nosy. I can respect Nosy because she was kind of cut dry, tell it how it is. But a lot of people are just spewing, their hate for others, either for their mother or for the same race and things of that nature on this platform. And
But
we're, thinking it's a key, but it's really like an underlying issue.
right, exactly. And like with her, I have to be honest. I can't be phony.
Mhm.
I never really respected her. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you can say stuff to people, but it's the way you say it. Okay.
Exactly.
You can express yourself like I can talk to you about something, but I don't have to come at you cursing you out,
Right.
and just
That
trying to dog you. You know what I mean? So
mm,
I never
that was
could
one of the things
respect
I
her.
didn't like about her, that she was so mean, but I thought it was a character. Because a lot of people are
No,
characters on their platform, but that was
that's her.
herself. Yeah.
That's her.
When I learned
That's
that,
her.
I
Yeah,
separated.
exactly. That's who she is. It's really messed up. I seen her one day curse this woman out. This woman was an older woman. She was like, I think she was like 70. And I was like, what is she doing following Nosy?
Mhm.
Who in there right now that's 70 years old wants to look at Nosy and listen to
Right.
Nosy at
Mhm.
70?
Yeah, there's nothing in
And she
common that they should have with each other to where they
right.
can relate
That's
with.
coming out terrible. Go ahead. I was just trying to finish my sentence. I was just saying
No,
she
you
cussed.
find the echo is making. I think it's making me cut you off because I'm thinking you're done, and I'm
Oh,
starting to
okay. You
talk.
know what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna mute mine. I'm gonna let you talk, and then I'm gonna mute mine and see if that helps. You tell me if that'll help or not. I'm gonna mute
Okay.
me, and I'm gonna let you talk, and you tell me if that helps. Okay?
All right. But yeah, we got to start getting to recognize what we have going on inner. A lot of times we project things onto others of what's going on in our inner self. Saying if we do have mother issues with our own mother, we feel like we were abandoned by our mothers. They didn't take care of us, or they didn't want us. They didn't love us. We're, getting on our platforms, or we're hanging around our friends, and we're saying your mother doesn't love you. She doesn't care about you. Or if it's relationship wise, you know, you're so used to somebody telling you you're going to die alone that you're telling everybody you see you're going to die alone. So it's a lot of things that we really, really got to start honing in and saying, okay, how can I make myself better without pointing the finger of what so and so, so and so, and so and so did to make me this way. Forget what they did. Yes, it happened to you. They weren't nice to you. They abandoned you. They were mean. I understand that. But now it's time to start to work on self and see what can you do to be a better person so you won't make those same mistakes that people have done to you. You know how it has felt for someone to turn their back on you. You know how it has felt to not be loved. You know those feelings. So why would you want to project those onto others? The old saying, hurt people, is really, really true. I see it every day, not even on YouTube, just daily life, working with people, meeting people. It's like their main goal is to hurt someone because they were hurt, either as a child or adult. Even in relationships, they may have seen their mother get beat up, dragged, and now they want to beat up and drag you. It's sad that us as a community, we don't see the things that happened when we were a child and the bad that was going on, and we don't say, okay, I'm doing the same thing that my mother or my father did, or vice versa. How can I change that? But Miss Lisa, I wanted to. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna stay up here, but I wanted to tell you, put your fair use banner on for educational purposes, so that nobody can
Where
flag
do I
you
get that at? Where do I get that from?
on StreamYard.
StreamYard.
I don't want nobody
Okay.
trying to take your channel.
Where do I get that from though? I don't know where to go get it at. I'm on
And stream.
StreamYard.
Uh-huh. On the far right hand side, there should be an option called banner. Hold on, cuz.
Okay.
It should you good. It should be an option of banner. You click on banner, and then it should allow you to click to update a banner and just put on there fair use commentary for educational purposes. And then make sure every 15 seconds you're commentating on whatever you're watching so that it shows that you're actually giving commentary to it. You're on mute, Miss Lisa, just in case.
Do I edit? Do I press the edit thing? I be forgetting I'm on mute when I have to do that.
You could.
You
I
could.
want to figure out
I
why
want
it's
to figure
still
out why
echoing.
it's still
Maybe
echoing. Maybe.
Maybe I just turned my mute on. I just turned my mute off. I don't know why it's still because I
do
don't
you
have
have your
nothing open.
volume
Do you
up?
have your volume up?
Maybe turn your
Maybe that
volume
could be it
down.
because I was trying to make sure that everybody could hear what I was.
The volume part
The
is for
volume
your
part is for
listening,
your listening,
but not the viewers.
but not the viewers.
The viewers
Oh,
is your
okay.
mic.
Viewers
You
is
want to
your
make sure
mic.
your mic
You
turned
want to
Okay.
up.
make sure your mic turns up.
Okay. Is that better?
Hello, hello,
Well, it still
testing.
sound.
It's still that's weird.
Is it?
It may be
I'm gonna have to
bouncing
do
off your
mine. When I
table
went,
because I know you want to do the single mothers panel, and I want to make sure you're right when you get your panel going and stuff like that.
right. Now you gotta help me with this banner. Okay.
You see the banner option on the right
Oh,
hand
okay.
side?
Create banner. I see it now. Okay, create banner. And you said I gotta put on there what now, baby? You said
Fair
what?
use commentary for educational purposes.
Okay. Fair use.
How you doing, Phillips of Grace? I hope you're well. I love your prayers and your country slang.
Oh yeah.
I
Fair
love her
use
accent.
commentary, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fair use commentary. What else you say for
Educational purposes.
for
And say you were doing commentary and you were just, being comedic, you would say for entertainment purposes.
okay, wait a minute. Now say that again for me purposes. Okay, I got fair use commentary for educational purposes.
Wait a minute. Say that again for me. Purposes.
Oh, now I hear echo. I didn't
I
hear that at
just
first.
I had my phone on. I went to look at the
Oh,
chat on my phone. Do you have your phone playing your YouTube?
no.
Okay. Like maybe that might be it.
Mines do that all the time. Sometimes it don't have an echo, and then sometimes when somebody come up here, I'll get an echo, and I have to mute me and let them talk. Do it like that. Mute back and
Yeah,
forth.
it shouldn't be like that. I don't want you to have to be struggling, muting back and forth, and I want to figure it out for you. I know we'll figure it out later, but
Right. Yeah, I
I
don't know
want to
why
make sure
it
you
does.
good.
I really don't. But yeah, but what you were saying, I totally agree with you. But I'm gonna tell you something I think people are scared of too.
Mm-hmm.
Digging within their self and being open and honest about it.
Yeah, it's
You
scary.
understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it is. But I always say you gotta start somewhere,
I
right?
agree.
That's why that's why I wanted to get like a private group because I really want to work with women. I really do, but I'm gonna tell you what why I kind of pump my brakes.
Mm-hmm.
Because some women, I've seen it on here already, where I've watched a few people. The pink pill is one of them, where she helps black women a lot, right? But they some of them will take and try to attack her and stuff, different things, you know.
So one
And
of the ways that I help prevent that on my platform is I will put up a screen. I'll put the StreamYard link down there, like maybe a thumbnail. Say the thumbnail that you use for today. You'll put that up to cover you and your guest. And you'll put your StreamYard link down in the chat. And once they click the link, tell them you can come up as anonymous. I won't tell anyone. So, you're safe with me. Just come up here. Nobody will see you. Nobody will know your name. I have the screen up and you can tell your story so they can't get attacked. I mean, they may say that lady on there was, thrown off, but they won't know who that lady is or who that man is. So that's one way to help protect the people's identity.
That's true. Okay, yeah. I didn't think about it like that, but I also wanted to do a group for like uh single women with children.
Discord is a
Like
good place to start.
I heard about that. What is that like? What do you do? How do you
This
do that?
Oh, you could do everything on Discord. You can play movies and have you and all your supporters watch a movie together. You can create like chat forums between you and your subscribers. It's a wide range of things that you can do on there. But I think that would be a good platform for you to start to get your single woman's. Um, I'm having a brain fart, but your single woman's gathering and help get that taken off. And you can provide the Discord link to everyone. And I think they have to be invited. If you don't receive a link, and it's maybe like the link changes with every time you generate one.
What happened? Well, she'll probably come back. Maybe something happened. It sounded like she felt something. It fell off or something. So she'll probably come back. But yeah, we do. I ran across this. I thought it was a good idea, and I feel like a lot of us need to, once we can figure out where we coming from and what we are dealing with, then we can heal. We can begin to heal because we know what we have to do. We know we figure out what the problem is, and then we can execute. you know but if you walk around here closed minded and trying to if something off with you. I know I do. I know if something not right about me. you know and if you walk around and act like you got it all together and there's nothing wrong with you, yada yada yada, then guess what? You're going to be one of those people who will 9 times out of 10 end up not healing and end up staying the way you are. All of us got room for improvement. Okay. Even myself, I'm always trying to brush myself up, learn something new. We all have room for improvement. Okay. We're going to listen to a little bit more of this. If we don't get through it all today, we will finish it.
But why? What is this self-loathing that I see in contemporary Black folks? I'm not going back to slavery. I'm talking about today. Who hate and despise the reflection in the mirror. That's what I wanted to know. So that's what led me on my journey, if you will. Again, not an unusual journey. In of course, I'm going to kind of pop back and forth through British history and American history. James Madison was a very important figure in American history, President of the United States, 1751 to 1836. He said blacks are inhabitants, but as debased by servitude below the equal level of free inhabitants, which regards the slave as divested of 2/5 of the land. This is called the 3/5 compromise. And what they were trying to figure out is,
Okay.
What are we going to do? How are we going to?
Wait a minute, you guys.
I'm sorry, Miss Lisa.
Okay.
My phone
okay.
fell.
I said she'll come back.
I don't want to take up your
It's
time.
pretty.
I just want to. This a headband wig.
I like it though. It looks pretty on you.
Thank you. I think I paid $43 for it. Yeah, go to a beauty supply shop, put you some braids in, stocking cap, and throw the headband wig, and gone with the wind. Fabulous. But I just wanted to tell
Yeah.
you about the
Oh,
fair use commentary part, and just make sure every 10 to 15 seconds you give your commentary on it, just so they won't flag your channel, because a lot of channels are getting taken down or being demonetized even though you're not monetized yet. I don't want in the future to anything to prevent it from being monetized or getting demonetized in the future. Um, but Discord, I can help you with Discord whenever you're ready. Just let me know.
yeah, that'll work. That sounds good. How much is it?
It's free.
Oh, is it?
hmm I think like if
Okay.
you want like a special membership, like you could get a
Right.
membership with it and pay. But I followed. I was with King Pain's
Uh-huh.
Discord, and it was free. And Mob Radio, Millie from Mob Radio, and hers
Uh-huh.
was free too. So you have to pay.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that sounds. I think I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
way for you to interact with your subscribers behind the scenes.
right, exactly. I'm gonna try that. That sounds like a plan
Yeah, and
because I
then
wanted something like that where we could have movie night, you know,
mhm.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was about to say. You can have movie night on there, and everybody can watch, and you can mute everybody, so
Right.
nobody will be interact. Or you can have everybody unmuted and people commentating during the movie. It's a nice
Okay.
little thing.
Yeah. That's you know what? Because that way you can be more, I guess, intimate
Yeah,
with
you
your
could connect with them.
subscribers. Get to know them better. Yeah. Because that's what I want to do, especially if I'm a spring out and do what I'm thinking about doing. I want to be, get closer to, everybody if I can. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that's going to be an
But
awesome idea for you to have the single mothers.
yeah,
As a lot of times we
I'm
don't.
glad you.
Go ahead.
I'm
Sorry.
glad you told me about that. I appreciate that. You know what? Some people know stuff, but they don't want to tell you because they be nervous that you might spring out and do
Do you
something
think,
better
Miss
than what they
Lisa?
doing. You know,
I,
it
I'm
gets on
very,
my
very
nerves.
supportive.
I've never
Yeah,
heard of a Discord. I've never heard of this, a Discord.
yeah.
Never heard of it.
The more of the people that are on social media a lot and on a lot of different platforms, are active in a lot of different platforms, they know about it, but
Right,
they're not going to tell you. I don't know why.
right,
It's that bothers me, but I just make sure that I do what I need to do to show support
right.
to content creators. Every creator that I support actually on my channel are bigger channels than me. They think that I'm bigger than them, but
Oh,
I'm not.
oh, okay,
But
okay.
it's just because
Well,
I
I'm glad.
like supporting.
Right, I do too. Like I just don't know a whole lot of information. You
Mm,
know, my daughter helped me with the little bit of stuff I do know.
mm,
Right, she helped me out with it, but it's a lot of stuff that I don't know, and if don't nobody tell me, I'm not going to know. I don't know if
right.
they feel like I'm holding back information from them,
Mm,
but I don't know a whole lot.
yeah,
I can't tell you something I don't know,
that's right.
you know?
They think maybe because
So,
you've been, on YouTube for a while, but you just go live. Not a lot of
right,
people actually, research and do, everything that I guess what they would say a content creator does. Some people just really go live. They don't even change, the color of their banners. They just go live. So
right,
I want content creators to start really venturing out, get out of the bubble that they're in, so that they can start to, maybe even create more content, get inspired from other content
mhm,
creators. Just make sure you credit them. There's a
right,
lot of content creators that get mad when I guess you get inspired from them, but you don't credit them. I mean, it could be a sly thing from somebody, or it could not. You know, it may be just an honest. They may have forgotten, but I just say, you know, if you're inspired by another content creator, just say that. There's nothing wrong with that. I tell people all the time. I got my little virtual room from Armand Wiggins. I got my skate jam from Kiva in Unwind with Teddy. Because they play music.
What's that?
My virtual room.
What is that?
My virtual room. This thing right here. You know, my room that I usually have behind me. I created that because I seen Armand's virtual room. It's like his avatar when he doesn't want to be live.
Right.
He created it, and it's like him sitting at a desk, listening to music, bopping his head. He got some coffee on the side. It's really, really nice if you ever get a chance to check it out. So I said, oh, that's neat. And then I went and did my own virtual room.
Oh, okay.
And I have Bay featured a Bay of the Day that I feature. I put a poster of them up on the wall just to show support to my my subs that are active in the chat.
Right.
So I tell them to come back the next day to see if your feature Bay of the Day. I can't never get it right. Bay of the Day.
Right.
And you got a poster on my wall. It's like a lot of things like that. I don't never mind helping. Me and Jack are thinking about doing a show of, you know, saying how you can help. Like if you're a sub, how you can help your content creator in a non-monetary way.
Right.
And also how you can better your platform and doing different things and, you know, touching it up, these little touch ups here and there to help broaden
that would be very
your
informative. Because you know what? Like I said, it's a lot of stuff that I don't know. But I do like looking at analytics. I done learned a lot about the back scene.
Yeah.
I do look at my analytics and stuff, and I learned a lot of what those things mean, you know. But like editing stuff, I'm lost.
All you gotta do is watch a couple videos, and I say this when it's this one thing called Nightbot I want in my chat so bad. And everybody that has Nightbot in their chat, they say, just watch a video. You could do it. You do all this other stuff. It's more easier said than done.
Yes,
but
it
watch
is.
your video.
I have looked at videos for editing.
Yeah,
I've watched.
I guess
but I'm still confused.
Well, like I said, anytime you need help, Miss Lisa, I am here for you. I am a phone call away, girl. I don't mind helping.
And I will reach out. You know, I'm glad you gave me that information. So what do? I can look that up, like Discord. Look it up, and
they have an app.
And set it up.
Yep. You could go on your laptop and go to www.discord.com and create a profile.
Okay.
You may be able to link your YouTube to it. I'm not quite sure. I think you can. So that you can stream your YouTube lives in it, just in case, you know, your viewers are in Discord and they don't feel like going to YouTube. They can watch your live on there. And that's like maybe it could probably be a backup place too for your YouTube videos.
Right. I'm gonna tell you something, because I'm getting my website done. I'm getting a website done. Okay. Because I got some other things that I'm trying to do. And I need a website. I'm gonna need a website.
Websites are really, really good.
Yeah, because like if something happened with your channel, you can always fall back on your website. You know what I mean? And this is not promised to us.
No.
You see how they snatch people's channels all the time. So this
Left
is
and
not
right.
promised to us. And I'm gonna run an ad. That's what I was wanting to tell you. I was working on running an ad. I had to look
Okay.
it up and get the information, but I'm gonna run an ad to
You
see if
want me
I
to
can.
create your ad for you to run?
Yeah.
I can do that. I'm
And
already
you,
supposed to be doing the intro for you, but we ain't talked. But I could get you
that's
an
okay.
ad
I know I
together.
am. Okay. Yeah, and I'll run it so that I can see if I can get my channel out there more. That's why I be trying to go live like every day because it seems like when I miss a day, seems like I'm starting all over again.
Hashtags.
Now in my analytics, huh?
Hashtags
In my
is
analytics,
another
it's
way.
told me to go. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. Hashtags is another way to get your content out to where you need it to go. And I told you put it in your title. I don't see it in your
Right. I
title,
do
Miss
put some
Lisa.
in my title, but I
I do
also
see
put it.
it.
You ain't see nothing in there.
Not
I
today.
thought I did. I didn't.
It might be in there. I said, where
I
is
think
Miss
I put.
Lisa hashtag at? But there's
I did
also
put
another
one.
section in YouTube that allows you to put hashtags in
And
there as well.
now I always put them in that box. But now, if I'm putting the right ones in there, I don't know. But I
Oh,
put ones in there that's have something to do with the video that I did. I thought that's the way you're supposed to do it.
yes. Now there's a website that you can Google hashtag generator,
Uh-huh.
and you can put what you're talking about and hit search, and it will generate all the hashtags that will help push your content like what it's close to.
Oh, okay. Oh, you helping me with a lot. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe
I,
I'm putting
I've
in
been
some
waiting for
messed
you to
up
call me, Miss
hashtags.
Lisa.
I know, but I don't be wanting to call you like unexpectedly, and you might be at work or you might be busy.
You're
You know what
fine.
I mean?
You're fine. Don't nobody else call me like that,
Okay.
but you're fine.
Okay. Okay.
I don't mind you calling
Yeah.
me. And the people that know they can call me, it's fine.
Right.
But these
Okay.
random folks, don't call me.
Right.
Message me, and then I'll say I'm available.
Right. That hair looks so good on you. It
Thank
really
you.
do.
I'm about to
I
go on a
like
date,
that.
Miss Lisa.
I know that's right. Handle your business.
I'm trying
Just be
to.
safe. Be careful out there.
Oh, Jesus.
Handle
I'm
your
going to try
business.
to.
It really
These
do looks
niggas is
pretty on your
crazy.
skin glowing.
Thank
Huh?
you. I said, these niggas is
Yeah,
crazy, Miss Lisa.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, they are. That's why I said be careful.
I sure will. I keep the strap on me.
I know that's right. That's right. You gotta protect yourself, baby. You do. You gotta
Yeah.
protect yourself.
I'm a daddy's girl.
It's
He
dangerous
raised me
out
right.
You know, I thought Jack was your husband at first.
Yeah.
Till just now, you said something about doing it. I thought y'all was husband and wife, and y'all was just doing this show like that. I really did.
Yeah, a lot of people think that he's Mr. Bay, but no. That's more like my brother. I love Jack. He's
Right.
amazing. Amazing.
Okay.
This one, I didn't want to form any close relationships, as far as friendships via YouTube. He came into my life, and I really was about to be like, nah, I'm good, because I had already said, nah, I'm good. And I'm so
Right.
glad that I did open up, because
Okay.
that's my heart right there.
I know that's right. I did know at first. I was like, oh, this is slick. Husband and wife doing this, you know?
I tried to get my actual boyfriend to do it with me, but he like, nah, I ain't going on there talking to them people, and that's your thing. Because we have a lot of deep conversations that I
Right.
think could help
Right.
people, or just
That's
engage
right.
the audience. Sometimes it go a little left and it go far out there, but it's really
Right.
interesting topics and conversations. But he like, nah.
Right.
He think he too cool for YouTube.
Right. Hey, so look till them checks start rolling up in there.
Hello, don't look at my check. I'll take you out to eat or something. I get you something nice to wear. No, because you could have sat down and ate your food when I started, and you could be starting with me. Don't be trying to come all over here when I'm making money. Nah, do your own thing. But he's supportive, and I show him like my intros and things like that, and sometimes he watches. He's my sniper mod in the back, but I don't think he really be doing nothing. I don't even think he knows how to do anything. I said I be watching my block list just in case another man come in and I don't see him no more. You be then blocked this.
Right.
Like,
What you say? He be done got rid of all your men, right?
I be wondering, like, damn, he be done deleted Jack.
Right.
Jack, what happened? You know how them guys is, Miss Lisa. They get They're like, that's mine.
Without a doubt.
So yeah, but I'm glad that it's someone that has lived a similar life to mine, and we relate on a lot of things. Me and Jack, that's what I'm speaking about.
Okay.
And we kind of play on one another, and he has actually experienced more in life than I have. Especially he knows like 3 languages.
Oh, okay.
Languages. Yeah, that man is a genius.
Right.
So I'm glad to have
it's
him.
Good to know people like that.
Yeah. I love getting to know people that are multicultural and don't mind getting out the box and getting out the norm and having tough conversations.
Right.
Because a lot of times, like you yourself, you have tough conversations of things you have dealt with that are not too easy for you to talk about on your platform, but you still do it because you never know who you can help.
Exactly.
And in return, it most of the time helps you. I know it helps me.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's therapeutic for me too. That's what I be sharing. Sometimes I be telling them, y'all think that because what I say to y'all may help y'all, but it also helped me too. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Miss Girl. How you doing? Hi, Miss Magic.
Hey, Mama Bay. She in here to make sure that I'm behaving. Look, Mama done pulled up. But yeah, I don't think a lot of content creators think like that though. Helping, you're helping your subs, and in return, it's going to help you, as far as when it comes to the mental aspect.
Right. But you know what? I think because they think about what brings them numbers. They interested in nothing but the clicks and views. My thing is, once you build your channel like that, then what? Like when people want to reach out to you and ask you to, say they want to sponsor one of your videos or something, right? And they look at your channel and all you got is a bunch of cussing people out, arguing and fussing. Who gonna want you to sponsor anything for you?
That's the number one thing I focus on is sponsorships. I don't care about getting monetized. Monetization will come if it comes. I don't even know when it comes, if I will, monetize videos, because I like to play music on my channel, with my intros and stuff. So I probably won't even if I do get monetized, I'll probably never make any money. I'm always, playing the music. So I like to keep my stuff, as clean as possible. I'm trying not to curse so much, but I'm a natural cursor. So that's going to be hard. But still, sponsorships will take you if you curse, as long as your stuff is clean. So don't worry about getting monetized in the numbers. Worry about having clean, fun content, if you can,
Exactly.
family-friendly content, so that the sponsorships, the cleaner the content is, the most money you're going to get from the sponsorships.
I had muted the thing because she said it was an echo.
Yeah, we've been trying to
Hi,
figure it
Terry.
out, Mama Bear. Can't
We
figure
was
it out.
we was trying to figure it out earlier, but I got everything closed. We was trying to work it out. So
I
I
done switched
started
phones and
muting me.
everything.
Yeah, I started muting while she talked and vice versa. You know what I mean? That's how I have to do it sometimes. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't get rid of that echo.
I'm
But
thinking maybe your speaker is on the bottom and it might be picking up from your table. Like that thing,
what you mean when you
that's
say my speaker?
your speaker on your laptop. Or if you have like
No,
a cup
it's
on your
my speaker
speaker.
on the front of my computer. My speaker on the front of my computer.
Do you have anything around it, around the speaker, that the sound can bounce off of to make it echo?
No, you know what? Let me see something. Because I had moved my what's the name? My what you call it? My mic.
Mhm.
I had moved that. Is that better?
Hello?
Oh, that's better? Okay. That's what it was. That's
No,
what it
I
was.
still hear
She gave me a
echo
thumbs up.
myself.
You still hear it? Because she gave the thumbs up.
Because it's when you talk, there's no echo. It's only when your guests talk, and that means the speaker is picking up from. Maybe you need to put your noise cancellation on in StreamYard. That might help.
I don't know nothing about that.
I'm gonna ask Jack, and then we'll get back to you.
Okay.
Other way I can
gonna say
say that'll help is to put headphones in. Other than that,
all right, then
we'll look
let me
into it.
echo this. Let me mute mine and see if you still hear echo. Hold up.
Okay, so welcome to Lisa's Real Spill. Your host today is having a great conversation about slave mentality and how we are still living in slave mental. I don't know. Miss Lisa's having a great conversation though today. Y'all should join. Is there any echo? Hey, bossy.
She said no echo. Okay. Hi, bossy. I'm bothered.
And hey, Minister Terry, how you doing?
I ain't seen you in a minute.
Bossy be all over. Serving alkaline water.
Yeah, we could write in this. It was a good conversation though.
Anytime you want to have a conversation with someone, usually when you have someone up, it does help you have a conversation versus, you talking to yourself. So anytime you want me up, I'm more than happy to come and have a conversation with you, Miss Lisa.
Okay.
I don't go on panels.
They might have just got the notification because they don't never send out my notifications. Nobody ever gets my notification.
They doing that. They jacking everybody up.
Please do what you did with Queen Tulsa. When your guests talk, mute yourself. Ban. When you talk, have your guests mute themselves. Yeah, we was doing that at first, but we still trying to get it straightened out. Because that's a nuisance.
Yeah, only thing I think your noise cancellation may not be on, and your mic is picking up your speaker.
Okay, I don't know where that's at. I wonder if it's in one of these.
It's in settings on StreamYard.
See, she said she don't get no notification either. I will do replay echo. She said, I will do replay, still echo. I had no notification. See, I knew that. I could tell by the way they was all popping up in here because normally they would have been here already. I knew something was going on because I was like, ain't nobody in here. That's strange.
Yeah.
So
that's how it is. They don't send them out to maybe probably 20% of your subscribers.
Right.
unless they hit the reminder on.
And
They
usually
won't.
I use the what you call it? I use the countdown thing. You know how you set it like a day in advance and it do the countdown? I use that because people were saying they was getting that.
Yes,
But
that's a good idea to
But-
use.
yeah, they didn't evidently they didn't get one this time.
Yeah,
I was
I
trying to
like
see
that
if I could find it on
that
my
idea.
own.
I'm just always late. But it still,
Oh,
you
good.
know, lets people know when I do go on, even if I'm late.
Right.
I
Right.
still
It sure
use the
does.
same one.
Cause I get yours sometime.
Yep.
I
As
get your
long as you hit that reminder on,
notification
you're
sometime.
good.
Let me see. I was trying to see if I could find what you was talking about. I was checking these things in here to see if it would come up.
On the bottom of your
cancellation thing.
screen, you should see settings.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Click
yeah.
on that, and then
Okay.
click on audio on the left hand side.
Okay. Settings. Okay. Okay, I got you.
Click on audio, and it should have a box that says noise cancellation, audio cancellation. Something like
Okay,
that.
I got it on.
It's on already.
Mhm.
Maybe take it off and see if that helps.
And then they got echo cancellation must be off to use stereo audio. I don't want stereo audio, do I?
So is your echo cancellation on or off?
Okay, do they still hear echo? I just turned it off.
You
Do
turn.
they still hear echo?
Which
I
one did
turned
you
the
turn
echo
off?
cancellation off. The echo
The- it's-
cancellation.
It's still on.
You still hear the echo?
Yeah, it's still an echo.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
what about the noise cancellation one?
I don't see a noise one. I just see echo cancellation and stereo audio.
Let me get my laptop. I can look at it with you real quick.
Unless I need
Because
to
I'm
go
on my
to
phone.
another. Let me see. This one say general camera.
Bear with us while we get Miss Lisa right. Now, do you, if for instance, we can't figure out what's wrong, do you have any extra headphones laying around?
No, I don't have any headphones. I guess I'm gonna have to order me a pair.
Yeah, you can go to Dollar Tree and get you some. You don't even gotta, order no fancy ones. You just need something that you can put the audio in your ear so that the microphone won't pick up your speaker.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't gonna get no fancy ones, but
Look, I be trying to,
when it's cold outside, I'll take and order my stuff. I don't.
This came from Dollar Tree. My green screen came from Dollar Tree. I got green construction boards, the ones that the kids use, and just got.
And what are they? What do you use those for?
So
what are they for?
I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna exit out. I'll be right back.
Okay. What happened? After changing settings, you should down and restart to ensure your settings are saved. Okay. What happened? You said, Bossy, my prayers for you. What happened, Bossy? What I miss? I DM'd you in IG. They said my sickle cell has been running amok, but I'm still standing, God willing. Oh, okay. I didn't see one from you. I was in my messages this morning. What you just DM me? Cause I didn't see nothing from you. I'm sorry to hear that, baby.
Hey, Miss Lisa.
Hey, honey bunch.
So this is my green screen. as you can see, it allows you to make things that, you know, pictures and stuff. It allows you to make them on your I guess behind you. I don't know the proper termination for it. Y'all help me out in the chat. You know, I'm getting tongue tied. But it allows you to put, you know, pictures in the back, virtual. And I have my, yes, it is Bay, the one and only. Hey, boss. But it allows you to, this is my virtual room. And over there, that's my featured bay of the day I was telling you about. But it just allows you to put whatever you want in the back. You could put a picture of yourself. For one of my subscribers, it was their birthday. I put a happy birthday banner in the back for them. You're on mute, Miss Lisa.
I keep forgetting. I told you that gets on my nerves.
It's okay.
Yeah, I gotta give me some of that. I guess the old kind. The kind you hang up, the cloth kind.
Dollar Tree.
That's the kind I got.
$6.
$6.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get me some of that. I like the way that looks.
And then I got some of these sticky tabs. 3M. I paid more for these than the green screen itself.
And what you do with those? The sticky things?
I use them to put the cardboard paper up, the green screen up, so that it won't damage the wall.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
But there's also backdrops that you can buy from Amazon as low as $5. Those are really nice. I'll show you.
Oh, it looks like that. It makes it look like that. I want something that look like that. I like that. Can y'all see that? That's nice. I like the way that look. It looks real. You know what I mean? Because I got a backdrop. I got the green one. I got the big one with the stand and stuff to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The backdrop makes it a little bit more realistic.
You think so?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that one. I like the one you got right there. That looks more real to me.
It makes it look like I'm laying in the bed.
Yeah, I like that.
I have one that looks like a wooden wall. I have one that looks like I used to do it for my self-care Sundays. It looked like I was in Ayana's house. And then I have one that looked like I'm in a house. And they were $5 a piece on Amazon. I might have to come over here and do help you do a show to help content creators out once a week.
Yeah, that'll work.
Up and going.
I'm gonna get the stuff I need. Yeah. Yep, you sure can. Because I definitely appreciate it. Mm-hmm. We can do a show.
I don't mind at all. That's my thing. I went and got my channel reviewed by, I guess, I don't know, some people that were reviewing channels because I wanted to know how I can make my channel better. And, you know, in my About Me, I have all the content creators that I support. And they said, if y'all don't have no deal or they're not paying you, take them off your About Me. And I'm like, why would I do that? I want people to, you know who I support and be able to quickly access them because they're great content creators. Like, I'm not like, it was like weird.
Wait a minute, they said take them off what? If they don't what? Take them off.
Like, if I'm not on their About Me section too, they were telling me to take them off of mine. Like, if we wasn't like in a team of promoting each other. But I'm not into the team thing. If I like your content, you have positive content, and I see that you're going places, I want to help you, especially if you have positive content. I want to help push you as far as I can. But if you messing, don't even ask me.
I totally agree with you. I'm like that. Like, I don't have pics. If you got decent content, I don't mind, you know, telling people or sharing your video or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand that. See, that's why I stay in my lane. I'm picky about the people I deal with. Because I don't come with the bullshit. You feel me? I'm a person, if I'm going to support you, I like your content, I'm going to support you. It ain't about, I don't care if you support me or not. Okay? If I like your content, I'm going to support you. Because where you won't, somebody else will.
Hello? They'll see how supportive you are, and then they say, I want to support her because she's so supportive. Like I told you, everybody that is on my About Me section have more subscribers than me. And some of them had less subscribers before they met me, and then met me and got more. And I still promote them because I think they have great content. Like, that doesn't matter to me. The numbers, it's not a numbers thing. My thing is help getting people to continue to stay positive and create good content so that we can get out of this depression epidemic that we have going on. We're losing too many people to suicide because they can't handle things. They can't handle what's going on online, and it's affecting them. You know, either they're getting bullied or they're trying to keep up with, you know, with people that have higher numbers than them. Like, I don't want to see another one of my sisters or brothers have a mental breakdown online ever again. And I'm trying to help by supporting those people that have positive content, letting them know you can do it. You're going to get there. Be patient, stay focused.
That is so true. You know what? I don't be understanding some people. You know, support and Bossy say support and endorse those that are like-minded and support you. Yeah, that's true too. But you know, most of these people I see are caught up in numbers. It's all about a click and a view, and they'll do anything to get it. Anything.
Don't support really those people.
It's
don't watch them. Don't watch them. That's how you don't support. You don't watch.
Right. Exactly. But it's just sad to see so many people, you know, just they just go to any extent to get a click and a view.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. I don't get it. We all are grown folks. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't have to be this way.
You're right, Miss Lisa. That's why I'm active in people chats that are positive, that are creating content, really doing research and things like that. If your content is messy, I'm not dropping in the chat. I won't, because I don't want it to show like you have support. I'm only supporting people with positive content only. That's it. That's it. And that's how I feel like as a community, we should do that to help people. You know, the numbers will come. It will come. Don't look at anybody else's numbers. Do what you got to do to make sure that you're being happy. Because at the end of the day, if you watching someone's numbers, you watching somebody's pockets, you watching what they're doing, it's going to affect you mentally. And then it's going to put you in a dark space where you're going to have anger, remorse. You're going to be asking yourself why all the time. But if you are focused on your content and what you got going on your platform and bettering yourself, you don't have, what are you asking why for? You can't, because you're not watching anybody else or what they're doing. You only focus on what you got going on.
I agree with that. But you know what? This was a while back when this happened. A couple of people reached out to me, and it was like they was kind of upset because I wasn't supporting them the way they wanted me to. I've gotten it, right? Mm-hmm. But like I told them, you're messy. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. You want to do positivity, but yet You're messy.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be a part of it. That's not the crowd I want to draw. You know, you got to be careful about that too. When you put yourself in those places, people think that's what you're doing on your channel, so they end up coming over there. That's not the kind of crowd I'm trying to, gravitate to.
I agree with you. I have my real family friends that watch, my content, and I don't want them subjected to bad energy. So I make sure that I do, promote the positive people, so when they do come and look at my page and stuff. But I've gotten that too. And it's very, very important that if someone asks you a question, especially when it comes to support, we communicate with our brothers and sisters and we let them know, this is why I don't show support to you, or this is why I'm not friends with you anymore. This is why I don't talk to you anymore. It's very, very important to communicate, because now people are not communicating. They're not. And people are left with the question, what did I do? And it could be not even the person did something. It could be the other person did something. But just to have that questioning your own self, especially if you didn't do anything, it's tough on a person. Yeah, I'm getting this.
I'm talking and I'm muted. Girl said, there is room for all. There is no need to tear people down. That is so true. Bossy say, don't watch the BS. It eats you from the inside out. YouTube used to be fun. It's a landfill of drama, not fun. So true. Bossy also said, Curl MG, say it again for the middle and the back row. I know that's right. Sorry, say Miss Lisa has great personal judgment, wise wisdom, uncommon common sense, and wise life advice. Thank you, Tari.
Oh,
thank you all for
Minister Terry is such a sweet
conversation. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. It's a video where he was singing on my channel.
Oh,
he came up and did a song he wrote.
You be wooing the women.
He sure did. He was singing that song.
Yes, Miss Lisa definitely does have great judgment. She's very open and inviting. And that's what makes me upset, that channels like Miss Lisa doesn't get the attention that it really needs. People could actually learn something. You've lived a great life, a difficult life. You've had a lot of ups and downs and struggles, and you can actually help someone that maybe battled it, or know someone. You can really be like that stepping stool to help someone. But it's like, if it's not drama, nobody wants to show up. And that's why I'm here every time I see that live button. Phew, I'm flying in these comments, because it's important.
You do come over here and support, and I definitely appreciate y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. It's going to happen. It may take me a little longer than other channels, but I'm not going to give up. And I'm going to be doing other things too,
Guess what, Miss Lisa? You have actually organic followers that really love and support you. And no matter which direction you go, if you was to switch up your content and start painting, they're genuine supporters. They're going to watch your painting videos. That's what's so important about having positive content, that your supporters that watch that positive content, they're really, really there for you. They're not there for the mess or the train wreck. They're there because they actually genuinely like you as a person. So whenever you do switch up your content, or if you go on another platform, say you go over to Twitch, you don't want to be on YouTube anymore. Guess what? They're going to follow you over there. And I'd rather have that than 50,000, 100,000 subscribers that just want to see me cuss out the next bitch. Excuse my point.
That is so true. I totally agree with you. I said this a while back. I said I'd rather have a handful of people that's true supporters, right? That wherever I go, they will come and support, than to have a whole bunch of people who is just there to see what kind of mess is going on. You know, drama is going on. That is so true. But it's gonna happen.
You're doing what you're supposed to. It is happening. Miss Lisa, it is happening. Don't say it's going to happen. It is happening. You have genuine supporters that are here for you. You have great conversations. You have reached a lot of people. You have reached me. You don't even know it. You didn't reach me a couple of days, and you don't even know it. I done been over here crying at my desk like, dang, Miss Lisa didn't kept it real with me. You don't know the things that you're doing, and that numbers can never replace that. The genuine outreach that you have on people. You mute, Miss Lisa.
That is so true. I keep forgetting I'm muted. I be talking and I
will put up my church hand.
Right. Well, I thank y'all because I don't know, I don't know who I'm touching. I always pray and ask God to let the right words come out my mouth and let the people that need to hear it. You know what I mean? And then I come on here. And I just sometimes I might title it something and I might go a different direction.
That happens to all of us.
It's my high power working, because I pray before I come on here and I ask God to bring me the right words to say, because I want to talk to people and I don't want to feel like I'm fussing. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I want to let people know that I'm transparent also, I want to let people know that I'm transparent, So that's why I do that. I try not to be on here.
Ask for feedback from your viewers. Ask them, okay, how did today's live go? At the end of the live, how did it go? Did you guys like it? Was there anything that maybe I have done that maybe maybe you think that may rub someone the wrong way? And build off of that, especially with your mods. If you really trust your mods and you know that they have your back, which you only should have mods that you trust and that have your back. Ask them, did I say maybe something wrong today? If I say something wrong or I start steering towards negativity, throw a wine glass or throw in the chat to let me know I need to be quiet. And that will help get my attention to revert it back to positivity. I told that to somebody this morning. Your mods are here for a reason because they genuinely like your platform and want to see it grow and want to do whatever they can do to help your platform grow. So one of the things like, hey, mods, can y'all really, really let me know when I'm going off? If I start cussing too much and I start, calling women B's and H's and that I'm trying to steer away from that content, throw a yawning emoji up real quick. Mama Bay now, throw a yawning emoji up and get my attention and say, like, what you doing? And that helps me revert back to what I got to do so that I can keep my content where it needs to go. We are all a team. It's a village over here.
That's right. And I appreciate you. You teaching me a whole lot that I didn't know. So I definitely appreciate it. Because there's a lot of stuff I don't know when it comes to the computer stuff. You know what I mean? The computer world. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. But I definitely appreciate you.
Yeah. I mean,
I really do.
Nothing from me. What did that take from me? Nothing. Maybe some air. A little bit of my time. I give you my time and I give you my air. You want Cash App too? I give you Cash App. Nothing for me to do this. I enjoy doing it because guess what? You're actually going to take what you're telling you and put into effect to help your platform.
Right.
Because you actually want your platform to be something. You want to build a brand. You want to go somewhere. So I got you, Miss Lisa. I got anybody in the replay game. Just slide in my DM. I got you.
I definitely appreciate it. I really do. I really do appreciate you.
I'm glad
and,
that you was able to
you
talk.
can just call me Lisa.
No, I gotta call you Miss Lisa. I can't call you Lisa. My mom does. You got the shit out of me. I call you Lisa.
Okay, I understand. Okay, all right. I got you. I'm with you.
Miss Lisa. If anything, I'll start calling you Auntie Lisa.
Okay.
That's when I start, you know, when I start calling you one of my family members, your auntie, uncle, brother, sister.
You sound like my mother. I gotta call you Miss. I can't call you. Yeah, that sound like. I get you. I'm with you.
Yeah, my manners.
Oh yeah, you got an old school
in my manners.
Right. I know that's right. I'm with you.
Yeah, I ain't perfect, but I try. I try to be the best I can be.
Well, none of us are, but that's like you said. We try to do the best we can do.
Mm-hmm.
None of us are perfect, you know, and that's okay.
Before I became a subscriber, not a subscriber, but a content creator, I used to be heavy in the YouTube streets. If I didn't like what a person was saying, I would tell them, you're not saying something right, or I don't like what you're saying. You know, I try to do it respectful as possible. But sometimes I wouldn't even be respectful. I call them a water buffalo and everything. But I'm starting to learn that, first of all, who am I to tell somebody, judge somebody, tell them what they should be doing or how they should be doing? I ain't shit like the next person. We all out here trying to get it. Who am I to be correct? That's why I don't do commentary on YouTubers anymore. Who am I to do commentary on someone when should I be over there fucking up too?
You know what? I used to be like that. I didn't have no tact. It's called tact. I didn't have none of that. Because I grew up where my mom, she let me speak my mind, right? And as I got older, I just felt like whatever came to mind came out my mouth. Whatever I was thinking came out my mouth. And my mom used to say, "Ooh, you didn't just say that, did you?" And I said, "Ma'am," and she said, "You didn't just say that, did you?" She said, "Lisa, your mouth, the way you say things." She said, "You got to get some tact, because you're going to be out here fighting. You're going to say the wrong thing out your mouth, and you're going to be out here fighting." And at first I didn't understand what she was saying when she kept saying, you got to get tact. You don't have no tact. And I said, "Mom, what are you talking about, tact?" She said, "You don't care how you say things out your mouth, and you should."
Words hurt for one.
Yeah. And I was raw and uncut with it. Okay. I'm surprised people they try to bang me in my mouth. But as time went on,
your mouth was an AK-47, Miss Lisa.
Yes, it was. It was terrible. It was terrible. But as time went on, as I got older, I started learning, started calming down. Sometimes I wouldn't say nothing. I used to have to put my finger over my mouth or whatever, because I feel them words get ready to jump out. So I would just put my hand over my mouth or something, or walk away or something.
But I know that's right.
With time, I started working on it, and now I'm a lot better with it. I try to be truthful and honest, but try to put it in a better way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely understand that. All my life, I never voiced my opinions on others. So I think when I got online and I know I could, that was my issue. Because
I can understand that.
I don't give a damn what people got going on. Do you? You want to jump? You want to jump over the cow in the moon and have sex with so? Girl, do you? But then I was getting online, I'm seeing the same thing that people are doing, in my real personal life. And I'm like, hold on. Girl, thought box. But I had to learn I can't do that. I'm out here being a whole keyboard gangster. For what? To hurt the next woman so that she can, see, maybe I touched something, I triggered her a certain way. And then she's sitting at home at night crying all night because I said something to her. I would never, ever want someone to feel bad about the things that I said online. And I wasn't thinking about that at the time. But now I do. So I be more kinder to people. You want my advice, my opinion, I'll give it to you. But if you don't want it, you won't see it from me. Nope.
I know that's right. I'm telling
you.
Do
your thing, girl. Hey, I hit the like button. I'll see
you later. Oh, I'm missing some of y'all comments. I apologize. Let me see.
And I'll be praying for you, Bossy. I hope that you feel better soon.
Yes, I do too. Bossy, you ever thought about seeing a holistic doctor?
Yeah. That would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, life is easy without the unnecessary DSS training. I've even had words with Bossy. It's and who was I to say these certain things? I've said things about her friends and all that. I'm like, who am I to say those things about them? I think I called 10 old lady or something like that. But why did I have to say that though? Why did I have to say that? What difference did that make? Did my point get across any more or any less? No. She didn't even read the comment because I was talking shit. So if I want to actually get to somebody, it's got to be in some kind of respectful way. You're not going to get to someone shading them, lowbrowing them, underhanding them. You're not going to get to anyone that way.
Well, I'm proud of you that you acknowledging your things and you working on them. That's a big plus. I'm really proud of you, because a lot of people they do stuff and they don't even think twice. They just do it, but I'm really proud of you that you acknowledging it, and you working on it.
Oh yeah, every day it's a struggle, especially the stuff that's going on in these streets. It'd be a struggle not to get down there and be like, girl. I'm like, you know what? That's their platform, their life. They choose to live it how they want to. God bless you. God bless you in your channel. I can't.
I feel you on that because sometimes I see some stuff and I be like, really? And then I say, I know not to go that way no more. Because some stuff I see, I be wanting to go in.
Mm-hmm. I be wanting to say, girl, you a liar. You a liar.
Right.
You lying. I'd be like, child, if they believe, all right, let them. Who else live? Let me go to the next live because I can't do the lives. Be the lies for me. I can't do it. I'll be on to the next.
But I'm gonna tell you who I ran across, and that they lie all the time. Tails always telling damn lies. She always lying about something.
She does tell some lies. Well, I won't say lies. I think she has her information incorrect sometimes. I won't
No,
say
I'm gonna say she lied. She lied. She tell lies. We ain't gonna keep it cute for her.
I respect your opinion, Miss Lisa. And I don't even care for tails at all. I don't care for tails at all.
Listen, listen, baby. It's one thing for your opinion, and then it's one thing for you to just tell a damn lie. And she be telling damn lies.
Well, a lot of times she does research, and I think her research is incorrect. And she takes or she'll get receipts from her subscribers, and she doesn't do her research. She just puts it onto her platform or tells whatever her subscribers tell her. And that's another thing. If you're going to do commentary about other YouTubers, please verify the receipts. If another content creator is talking about you and someone sends you a snippet, if the whole video is available, go to the video and watch the whole thing, because a lot of times they will take a little snippet of what the person says, and it was not even a negative thing. The whole sentence was a negative, but that one little thing was negative, and now you got a whole beef war because of a misunderstanding. So,
but you know what? I understand what you're saying, but she's a liar. She tell lies roll off that tongue. It's the norm for her. It's the norm. And I'm gonna tell you I know, because I done sit back and observed her, right? She's a lying ass. Every time she open that mouth, for somebody need to be right there to stick something in it. She just lies.
Well, that's why God made BBCs to stick right in your mouth and get to work, if you know what I mean. Ain't nothing like a big black put in your mouth so you can be quiet. That's how I keep my mouth shut.
Y'all remember when Sean Davy Wade cut loose on her? Y'all remember that?
I don't think he stopped yet, Miss Lisa.
Oh, okay. Well, she started that though. He didn't start with her. She started with him.
Remember?
He wasn't thinking about her. She made like 3 videos, and then all of a sudden he responded. And like you said, he ain't stopped since.
Yeah, I can't remember where that stemmed from. I'm usually good with where stuff stems from, but that's one.
I seen where it stemmed from. That's what I'm telling you. I seen it. I was observing. She came on there and did 3 videos about Sean. And I said,
she will make a saga about you real quick.
Huh?
She'll make a saga.
She put the band children in her thumbnail, and I guess it was his baby mama. I don't know if that was his baby mama or not.
Oh no, they were beefing before that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it started before that, but she started it. You know how she get up there and go after people, and if she don't get no response, then she'll go after somebody else. She be trying to get a response to try to make her numbers go up.
I do think sometimes it may be a response. A lot of things it has to do with what her subscribers submit to her, and she doesn't do her research. And I think that's why she takes so much pride now in her research, because she may have been burnt a lot when she first started, like YouTube, this sector of YouTube. She probably got burnt a lot by getting incorrect receipts, and she was taking them for granted. And I see a lot of times she misconstrues things, like she doesn't see things for what they are.
Right.
We all do things. I'd be looking at stuff and I'd be like, that thing is blue. And Mr. Baby like, it's so. That's why I focus on relationships. Words. Right. I want to be a better day. There's so many good content creators out here, and so many trash out here. It's up to you. You can't come on my platform and figure out which ones is good or trash. That's up to you.
Right.
You're gonna learn how to get better with your way. You know, you're gonna learn how to communicate. You'll learn how to go on a date. Learn how to maybe cook.
Right.
Self-care.
Right.
Observation. Skincare.
I did do the thing you told me to do. I went and got into some of those groups, and people are responding. I did gain a couple of subscribers from it too. So I did do that.
Another thing is the popular tag, not popular tag, but the popular section of YouTube, and hit live, and all the live videos come up, and jump in the chat and engage with the chat, and then they see that you have a channel, and they be up there with you. I was all the way on somebody in Thailand stage. She ended up modding me and everything.
I know that's right.
I got me some foreign subs now.
I'm sorry, y'all. We up here just talking like we at our kitchen table. We apologize. I'm missing your chat. Terry say, huh?
We have a kitchen talk.
Right. Did y'all know I got another thing called Lisa's Kitchen Table Talk?
Yeah, that's your podcast, right?
Over there. Huh?
That's your podcast, right?
No, that's another channel.
Really?
You never heard me say that over here?
I heard you say it, but I thought it was that's the name of your podcast. Okay. Nice. Do you go active on that channel like once a week? What's your schedule over there?
No, I'm getting ready to start it though. A few people reached out to me, and some people I'm gonna deny.
Give everybody a chance.
Give everybody a chance. Okay. I was going by the stuff that was on their channel, but okay.
Give them a chance. If you see them not staying positive and what's the goal, then you can let them go.
Okay.
Give everybody a chance. Because they may be needing direction on how to do right. They don't know how.
Well, yeah, okay.
Be that way to direct them to doing better.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Because I believe on loving on people till they learn how to love themselves. You know, so you're right. Okay. Thanks for that. I didn't even look at it like that. Thank you.
I'm gonna make you see from a different direction, a different lens.
I be needing that sometime because my way not always right, you know. And I'm willing. I listen. I can take constructive criticism. I don't have a problem with that. I don't know everything, you know.
That's how I feel. But please tell me. I tell Mama Bay all the time. Tell me when I'm not doing. If you know I got a goal, please, and I'm tell me. I don't mind.
Right. I know that's right.
I have when I'm doing
for somebody to say something to me than for me to be looking stupid, you know?
Yes. I don't want to look stupid, and the people around me don't want me to look stupid either. So they help me.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, they want to see me win. You know, we all gonna win at the end of the day.
That's right.
That's why I really, really mess with you. I like you. I like your channel. I like the way you're going. And that's why I'm always here. And I'm telling you, like, look, you're gonna make it. Just take time.
Okay.
Patience.
Yeah, that's what I tell myself, that it's gonna work out, you know. And what I do is I be dipping and dabbing on other things too. I'm writing a book. Because I thought I had to write it. This is what held me up so long. I thought I had to write it like perfect. Not perfect, but I thought I had to have all the right words, but I don't. So I found that out. So now I'm putting it together, and then I'm going to go ahead and let it, you know. And it's going to be nice, y'all. It's going to
You can actually record, you know, your book on your phone, like speak it, and a writer will actually write it up for you into book form.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
They make shit so easy.
Okay. I'm gonna do that then. Wow.
Mhm.
Thanks. You giving me a lot of information I didn't know.
Yeah.
For real.
I try. I
Um,
try. I like to, that's why I like to meet different people and be around
right.
different people. I don't let people get close to me, but I do like kind of engage with people on YouTube and have conversations because I'm able to pick up all these different things when I do. I'm a sponge when it comes like that. I've always been like that my whole life. When I was 5, I had a Vietnamese friend, a white friend, and a black friend. And I learned, I learned different cultures from them. I've been not so many places, but I've been a couple of places learning different cultures and I apply them to my daily life. Like it's important that you get out of your norm, you get out of your box. It's I don't know. Can I mention a YouTuber that's positive? She just
Yeah.
started. Just Valencia, she talked about this the other day. Get out of the box, get out of your house, get out, do something uncomfortable. And she's so true. Do something uncomfortable that you're not used to doing. Challenge yourself. If it's not on a day-to-day basis, at least make it once a week. Challenge yourself to something that you know is going to make you uncomfortable. That's how you be a better you. That's how you learn different things. Challenge yourself.
That is so true. You
Step.
know what? I just said that to my daughter. I said, you know what? I'm gonna start stepping outside my comfort zone. I'm gonna start doing things that I couldn't imagine me doing. You know, like far as the social media, marketing myself and different things like that. And I started making the little real videos,
I
right?
see.
I don't
I've
know
been
how
seeing you do that on Instagram now. I
I've
like
been trying to
that.
do one. So I noticed that helps you get out there too. I
Mhm.
didn't know that,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
I try to do that. And I said that I was going to start doing like just having an open conversation on Instagram once out the week. You know, just a little chit chat.
Oh, can I
And
suggest something for YouTube? Shorts.
sure.
Doing motivational shorts of something that may, happened in your life that you have a little bit of inspiration. Something that is quick, 30 minutes to a minute, and it'll be a short on your YouTube. That reaches a lot of audience. Now in these days, these people got ADHD, ADD, and all kind of short attention spans. So when you make a short, your people are more likely to click on it because they know it's just going to come and go real quick and then they can move on to the next. So that'll be another way that you can reach your audience by doing little motivational quotes. You can pull them up offline. Just make sure you cite your source and, record a video. You may can say something funny to it, make it personable, and you'll gain people like that.
Now, where do I find the short videos at?
You will make them. You will make them. You make them.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
make them.
you'll on your phone, you will go live and you'll go live for under a minute and it'll create a short for you. It might have an option that says create a short. Let me look. I got my phone right here. So if you go on your phone and there's a plus sign at the bottom in the middle, when you click the plus sign, it says create, and there's 3 options: create a short, upload a video, and go live. You'll hit the create a short. And you can put music and funny faces and stuff on there and make it more interesting to the viewers. And it will only
Okay,
let
I
you
got you.
record up for a minute.
Okay. Let me read some here. Okay, Bossy say I'm getting tired. Thank you for the good words. Come pillow talk with Bay and Miss Lisa. Bay, you have made a 180 as have I. Life is easier without the unnecessary BS of strangers. So true.
Yes.
We're gonna be praying for you. You ever seen a holistic doctor, Bossy? Curl say, Bossy, get some rest. Bossy say, Curl, MG, blessings and light. Thank you for hearing me and praying for me. We all will be praying for you, sweetheart. Tari say, please hit the thumbs up. It really helps the channel get a positive rating with the YouTube algorithm. It also helps this channel videos to be exposed to more non-subscribers. Thank you, Tari. Bossy say, I'm getting certification in natural herbal. Am I saying that right? Herbal healing.
I can't. I'd be like herb. I ain't the one. I ask Siri to say everything. I can't. I don't even try it at no more. I say Siri. I click on the word and Siri says it for me.
Right. I know that's right.
I will jack up a word.
I don't know what that is, but currently
she's saying that she has a certification in holistic therapy.
Yeah, I understood what she was saying, but she had a word in here, but I can't understand what she was getting ready to say. Usually I can make it out and I'll just say it and keep going, but I'm not sure what this word is after healing. It's a BDM, and then it's a currently. And then
bachelor's degree.
Life coach. Huh?
Bachelor's
degree. Okay. Currently life coach for the everyday people. I'm in the bushes listening.
That's
okay.
That's dope.
I'm telling you
that.
But I was saying, you said your what's the name was acting up. Wait a minute, what did you say? Lupus?
Yeah, her lupus.
You said your lupus was acting up. This guy on Instagram, all his what you call them, customers, all his clients and customers, they come on there. One girl said she had sarcoidosis, and whatever he gave her, it cleared it up. I have sarcoidosis. See the scars in my y'all seen me on here before. You notice the scars in my face around my nose? That's sarcoidosis. That's on the skin.
Okay.
Right?
Is that is that almost like how keloids do?
How what, baby?
Keloids. Is that like maybe in the same? Go ahead.
I'm not too familiar with keloids. I've heard of them, but I'm not I don't have a good understanding of those. Okay. But sarcoidosis is a lung disease, but it also can affect the skin. It doesn't always affect the lung. It affects the skin. Some people get lupus with it. It has a lot of side effects. You know how you get cancer, and cancer make you have a lot of other stuff happen with you. I mean, sarcoidosis does the same thing, and it mainly messes with my skin more so than anything. Okay.
Oh man.
And I went on his on his page and looked at his stuff. He got a lot of clients, and they was talking about his herbs. And one girl said she had sarcoidosis on her skin, and she said it cleared her up. And he had quite a few other clients on there with sarcoidosis.
Now, Miss Lisa, watch out for them scammers now. Be wary of the scammers.
No, Romeo, y'all might have.
they get you in the heartbeat. They have you drinking pee.
That's true, but listen, he's not. I did order something from him once.
Okay, you like that?
Yeah, but he has a lot of clients, right?
How is it expensive?
Romeo. It's not that expensive. No, it's not. It's not expensive. Now, when you start having to get like multiple of things, you know, but then they got that thing where you can make payments.
What? They got a payment plan.
Yeah.
Sign me up. If I get payment plan present. Yeah. Put me on the payment plan. Well, about to be on a payment plan for a 6-pack of tissue soon. If it's got a payment plan, it's for me.
I'm with
Have you ever
on that.
tried olive leaf extract?
Yeah, it did. I couldn't take it. It was so nasty
It is nasty.
and
That's what I
strong.
take.
Like I even put it in a smoothie, and it took over my smoothie.
I just take it
I
straight
work
and I
with
drink alkaline water. And I didn't have COVID until just recently. And I even took care of my boyfriend who had COVID. And as soon as I stopped taking it, and I was in the house, not even going nowhere, and I had a friend come over, I caught COVID back in the room. And it might not even have been COVID, but it felt like it.
Right.
I feel like if you go get tested, they putting COVID to the 10th power in you in the testing tube.
Okay.
Then we started.
I'm on board with you with that.
I'm the C19. People ask me, am I going to get the vaccine? No, I don't like the cluck. Them people going to be clucking in a little bit that I got the vaccine. So yeah, I still want that.
I bet you a mess.
Oh, well, my mama got it. I said, girl, don't you start clucking over there. I ain't coming. I don't understand cluck. And she ended up getting C19 after she got the shot. So, a lot of people that happened to.
Isn't it?
Well, the vaccines are usually they're putting the virus in you to prevent you from having it, right?
Oh,
but I don't know how that prevents you from having it. If they're injecting, you should be more immune to it. If they're, I don't know the scientifics of it.
Right, but this what they claim. That's not what they doing this time. They not putting the virus in you. At least that's what I was told.
No, I believe that's what they saying out here. That's what they telling us. That's what they want us to think. They put in bat juices in that mug. That's how they say we got it anyways. From people eat. Well, there's a couple of ways I heard. But I don't know. I don't think you could talk about that on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh
yeah,
wow.
About where it came from and stuff like that.
Right. They don't even want you saying the name. I forgot all about that. They don't even want you
saying the name. They'll demonetize. Wow.
That's crazy.
Don't worry about that right now.
How can you not talk about something that's going on in the world?
Hello. They don't want you to spread awareness on anything. Like, it's weird. It's weird. We live in a weird world.
Yes, indeedy. Bossy say, babe, you have clout. That was well said.
Bossy knows. She knows how I used to be through the chats.
Right.
She's seen me live in effect. I didn't hop on panels, straightened them out, and jumped right back down, and kept going about my business. But I don't.
My stomach hurting.
It doesn't. It's no satis. It didn't satisfy me. This is more satisfying. I'd rather be fulfilled by fulfilling people. That fulfills me. Cursing somebody out, giving them the business, letting them know what time it is, that didn't do anything for me but to tell you about yourself. And if anything, it would do something for you, but nothing for me. I'm a little selfish. I'm just a little selfish when it comes to that. I want something that is fulfilling.
Right. I understand that. Come talk. Oh, Tari say, come pill. Come, blah, 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 blah.
Hold
Come
on, Miss Lisa.
talk with Bay. Okay. Miss Lisa has a great bush detector. She can spot fake in a minute. That skill has led to her personal growth and comebacks in her life. Yes, that's true. That is so true, Tari. Raquel
Miss
vibes.
Lisa, I gotta go.
Okay, baby.
Have a good night, okay?
Much love. Stay safe.
Much love. Anytime you need me, call me. You know how to call me.
I sure will. Okay.
Y'all have a good, blessed night. Don't forget to hit the like button. Share this with somebody if you care. And subscribe, hit all notifications. Bye.
Wait a minute. Y'all know I was up here on mute. I was talking and still on mute. I was reading y'all messages. I'm sorry. Let me read these. Tari say Miss Lisa already has a number of short videos already on her YouTube channel. I was like, really? I didn't know I had some on there, Tari. Curl said, yes, I like the Instagram messages too. Thank you, Curl. Tari say one of her funniest videos is doing an introduction to her YouTube channel. Curl said, yes, I know about him. My sister-in-law has that. Her doctor told her to leave that alone. That happened 2021. What you mean? The doctor told her to leave the guy alone on Instagram? Is that what you're saying, Curl? You saying the doctor told her to leave the guy alone on Instagram? Yeah, he gonna tell her that. You know why? Because he don't want her to get healed up because he gonna lose money. Like if she got to keep taking medicine and stuff, that means they losing money. Yeah, of course he gonna tell her that. But go over there and look at the reviews and stuff he got. The people is telling you the stuff work. When you get a chance, go over there and check it out yourself. Yeah, people gonna tell you that because they don't want people to start using those things because that means other people won't be making, them coins like that. You understand where I'm going at? You understand what I'm saying, Curl? Mm-hmm. Oh, it put her in a hospital? Maybe she was already taking something. You got to be careful. If you're taking other medications, you got to be careful with that. You do have to be careful with it if you're taking other medicines. You do have to be careful. Yes, I do. I work in the medical field part time, and I see a lot of things. Oh, okay. Yeah, but she should have. I would have reached back out to him and let him know. So they could have probably figured out what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe she was on another medication or something. Maybe she was on a medication or something, and and it interfered. You know what I'm saying? With that. That could have been what had happened. I'm not sure, But I know it's a lot of people on there that you know, has tried his products and gave their reviews. And I haven't seen a bad review yet. Now I don't know if somebody might have had a complication behind the scenes, or something like that. But the reviews, he got a lot of reviews over there that people, doing good off of it. I'm telling you, I wish I had a thought about that before I got on blood pressure medicine, because I would have took something else. Besides, I don't like taking medicine as it is, especially by me being a recovering addict. I can't stand trying to swallow a pill or whatever. So I definitely would have, dealt with something else. And I still am. I'm still gonna leave them daggone pills alone. Cause I can't stand it. I have a very hard time taking them pills. Curl say, and a lot of them are paid to say that. Also, I'm not saying here that he's not, but she did order from him and it put her in the hospital and they didn't know what was wrong with her. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, okay. I don't know. I would have reached back, me myself. I would have reached back. I would have said, "What you give me?" I would have reached back out to him. What you do? Because I know, all that stuff don't agree with everybody. Some people can take it, some people can't, and I think it comes from where your body has been putting stuff in it that's not healthy and stuff for so long. And then when you start trying to mess with natural stuff, I think it do affect the body. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not using that for an excuse, but that might have something to do with it. It might. I'm not saying it do. I'm guessing. But I think we all have to be careful switching over to stuff like that because a lot of us have put so much unhealthy stuff in our body, So when we try to switch over to herbs, natural herbs and stuff, it may have an effect on you, on your body. It may just do that. Yeah. But I'm letting y'all get up out of here. I didn't intend to keep y'all this long, but I enjoyed it. I didn't know Babe was coming over here. I'm glad she did. I really enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it too. Hit the like button for me. And we're gonna finish it. When y'all get a chance, listen to the I only did a partial today. Listen to that because I want y'all to understand what's going on with us, right? And I talked about generational curses. I think some of you looked at it, and you are right. She is a vegan, and a lot of things they do not eat. And like I said, they didn't know what was wrong with her for about a month until I told them, but she's good now. Well, thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for that. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lord. I'm telling you. I'm glad nothing, I'm glad she's all right. For real. Because that's probably what happened. She probably had some type of reaction to it, you know? Yeah, but I definitely would have I still would have reached out to him and told him, I would have been like, hey, look, whatever I ordered from you, something happened. I've been sick, Yeah, I would have told him because thank you, Curl. Thank you. He seemed like the type of guy that would be understanding. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like that. I don't know now because I ain't dealt with him on a personal level. But he seemed like a all right guy, but you never know. But I would have said something. I would have let him know, look, hey, what I got from you, hey, it made me sick. I've been in the hospital. What was in it? What happened? I sure would have. Because when people don't know what they have done, you know, it makes them think that they are doing the right things when they need to be called out. When something like that happened, they need to be called out on it. For real. But yeah, when y'all get a chance, listen to part of the video I put out today because we're going to listen to the rest of it tomorrow. And I'm talking about this so some of us can get a basic understanding of what's happening in our community with the way people act and stuff, you know. And it's very informative. It is breaking it down so you can really understand what's going on. And some of you may already understand, but if not, and you want to know that information, I think we should all know it. Then I'll play the rest of it. I'll play some more of it tomorrow, and we'll listen to some more tomorrow. And y'all come tomorrow so we can play Family Feud. I found a game, Family Feud. I don't know if y'all looked at the other video. I played it on the other video. But y'all come on so we can play Family Feud tomorrow too. Tomorrow, Sunday too. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for being here. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure your notification is on so when I come live, you'll be notified. And God bless y'all. Y'all stay prayed up, stay safe. Lord's willing, I see y'all on the next one.